And now we are getting into our second game of the night. And remember that Team Battung on the red side now is sitting up 1 game on this best of 3, looking to close this game. And Team Renegades is looking to scratch their way back and try to put up a fight. Maybe. Oh, there's the mid lane. Here's people. Maybe. Maybe. There they are. Everyone's in the game now. And we are actually seeing pings from Team Battung onto the blue side. Maybe looking to do another 5-man invade like they did last game. Faisal has not put a point in an ability. He could put that onto the E. I can't think of what it's called. And actually, they are going to see them walk in. And here it goes. Shadow Slayer instantly killed by Veigar and Darius. And now Darius is looking to run down Dr. Blake as well. I don't believe he's put an ability in. No, he put it in W. If he would have taken Apprehend, the E could have pulled them right back in, secured themselves a second kill, but that would have affected the lane hardcore. But now, Dr. Blake down a flash, Shadow Slayer down a flash, and this team that has a poor composition is already on the back foot by 500 gold. How are they even going to try to pull this back and to pull this game under their control now that their jungler, the assassin who relies on getting ahead, is behind right off the bat? And now this Darius, Faisal, who went 1v1 up against T'Challa all last game in the top lane and went blow for blow, back and forth, is now 1 kill ahead, a full cloth armor ahead, looking to crush this top lane. But sitting on the bot side, we actually do have a super leash coming out of the Team Renegades, showing that they do have some sense of high level play. Shadow Slayer looking to go for a crazy early level 3 gank onto Faisal while he's level 1 or 2, I'm guessing. And now Raffle My Waffle and Swootington looking to shove in this bot lane, hold this Lucian, low range, easy to bully in this lane, hold him down. And Faisal just sitting and taking the pain. Actually does take the Apprehend level 2 rather than the sit and spin, and does get 4 stacks of hemorrhage, and going for the 5th. Maybe he finishes this, and he does. It's a solo kill for Faisal already, and Shadow Slayer is here, but he's got full hemorrhage stack still. The Blood Rage is going, but it's not enough. Shadow Slayer does pick up the kill. Faisal was oh so close. Never mind. Only halfway to level 3. If he could have gotten that spin, maybe gotten the heal, and maybe played that out. But Dr. Blake actually a full level over. Orbital looking to bully over this level advantage while it's there. But another solo kill coming out of Faisal. And now Ruby Crystal and a cloth armor ahead to the Nars longsword. This is going to be such a brutal lane for T'Challa. No flash, no teleport, no nothing. But Shadow Slayer is looking to walk into this bush, maybe set up a lane gank. And I'm not actually sure if Faisal's ward spotted him before he died out there. I believe that was in the middle bush, and I believe T'Challa only walked into this lower bush. So I think this should be hidden, but T'Challa is shoving in his wave. This is either going to freeze or shove into Faisal's tower. So it looks like he's just going to go back down, go to Gromp, get boring. And we missed a kill? That's interesting. Dr. Blake drops dead to a gank from Chef Exile. Let's just jump back, get the instant replay, see what we missed. And yeah, Chef Exile actually walking over a ward, but Dr. Blake set up in the baby cage, can't get out, hit up by the body slam, and Chef Exiled, no, actually Orbital with the last hit, gonna take him down. setting up another solo lane that is just looking to crush this game. Already a full 1,000 gold ahead at 4 minutes. The kill score is 1-3. We've had a kill per minute. How could this game get any more exciting, Twitch? How? With water. Water is the only way that this game could get more exciting. That didn't make any sense because none of you just saw me drink water. Now looking back at this top lane, actually T'Challa, a full level down now, is still shoving in, and Chef Exiled is looking to punish. But I don't know how much he's going to find here. This wave actually is going to push in favor of T'Challa, pushing him back to his tower, saving him from the gank coming from Chef Exiled. A missed opportunity, but minions are AI. Faisal might have been unable to control that, or he's bad. We'll leave that one to the Twitch chat to decide. But now, going into this game, a full 800 gold down already, and Faisal actually looking to beat up on T'Challa a little bit. The Mega Gnar is going to come through, keep him healthy, let him trade back a little bit, but it's still just so brutal that Faisal is 2-1-0 and 18 CS up at 6 minutes. He is just slamming this lane, constantly shoving into T'Challa. The poor guy has a family. Let him live, Faisal. Be a merciful God. But as we return back to our basic laning, this game does seem to kind of stall out. I say that, but it's only 6 minutes, so I mean, there's not much stalling actually. It's just 6 minutes. And Dr. Blake actually pushing up a little bit. Chef Exiled maybe looking to punish, or maybe looking to invade into Shadow Slayer's red jungle, but he's not going to find anything here. Absolutely empty, other than the red buff coming up in 15 seconds, and Daoni actually dashing in, getting a little bit more damage. But he is Lucian. He can't go that far, or else he's just going to get turned on and die. And now Faisal, level 6, has the Noxious Revenge on his abilities. And this lane just got 15 times scarier for T'Challa. And Orbital dealing a huge chunk with his Q. I don't know the name of that one because nobody plays Vigor. Baleful Strike. Dealing some pretty decent damage. A nice little chunk. And T'Challa actually going Mega. Getting a wallop onto Faisal. Looking to survive that lane a little bit longer. But Faisal sitting here with the last pot, actually just now uses it to heal up in this lane and shove it in even harder. It's going to be up at about 500 health higher than T'Challa, and actually just knocks him right down. The Noxious Revenge actually does get the reset there. Didn't look like it should have, but it does. And then T'Challa just dies. Apprehend. Decimate, I believe is the name of the W. And then just slams him down. And that puts him another kill above. 3-1-0. Faisal is looking to control this entire game just from the top lane. And he's now sitting at a Phage and a Kindle Gem. He's a full 1,100 gold, just from what I can tell. No, even more. He's got 800 in the Kindle Gem, 300 in the cloth, 300 in the boots. Over T'Challa. That's 1,400 gold, 1,500 gold even. More water content. I'm out of water. Man, I wish I had more water, because my throat is going to be gone by the end of this game. Actually, maybe not. This is looking like it's going to be a quick one. And now, Chef Exiled actually looking to step down into the red side jungle, take that away from Shadow Slayer, put him even further behind, and Faisal looking to beat up on T'Challa even more. Oh man, the directed camera has got to stop showing this to us. It's brutal. Somebody needs to tag the gore. No flame, I promise. No flame. And then, as we move further into this game, it is 9.5 minutes in, and it is a full 2,000 gold lead for Team Bat Tongue. And Dr. Blake actually looking to get a little aggressive onto Orbital, but decides that he does not want to chase under the aggro of the turret. And Swootington missing a minion there because the other melee minion decided to be a bro and save his friend's life for a half second and make Swootington miss out on the gold. But that's okay. Let the minions last hit, and then they get richer and even stronger. That's how that works. Now, Shadowlove actually just had to flash. I don't know why. I wasn't paying attention. Orbital and Chef Exile actually caught him out in the bot side river, forced him into the pit, and made him flash. Absolutely nothing seemed to have come out of that. Just simple misposition, costing a long cooldown. And this game actually, I know I said it at 4 minutes, but now that it's 11 minutes, I think I can say it safely. This game actually does seem to be stalling out, other than Faisal and T'Challa in the top lane beating each other down all the time. But mid lane going exactly even, 77, as Orbital takes down that control ward there. And actually Dr. Blake ahead on CS after the lane resets, like he was last game on the Malzahar versus Morgana. Maybe a little bit of a overconfidence or just a troll pick on this Vigor. And Chef Exiled actually taking a bit of a beating from Shadow Slayer, but he's got a full Cinder Hulk. He's got a cloth armor. He's good. And now Faisal is looking to fight. Gets the full 5 hemorrhage stacks on Shadow Slayer and slams him down with the Noxious Revenge. Orbital one-shots Dr. Blake with the I don't know the name of that ability either. Primordial Burst. Yeah, I'm not going to use that one. I'm just going to say the ult. That one hurts my head. It's long words. But, yeah, bot lane's just doing bot lane things. Swodington had a pretty good Ash Arrow onto the Cho'Gath there, but other than that, bot lane's just resident sleeper. And actually, Dr. Blake burning his teleport to get under this tower is going to get instantly stunned by the baby cage. Takes a good chunk, and Faisal actually burning his teleport in the top lane too. So, that puts us at a sum total of, let's count them kids, 0 teleports available on the map, as T'Challa's is still on cooldown, making for probably quite boring lanes for the next few minutes. The total of 3 teleports on cooldown. There's lots of red side pings onto the bot lane, but it is it's not gonna be anything happening. I did steal your meme. Orbital clearing more wards. Oh man, that was a really intense move. He walked to the right and sidestepped a rupture. And actually, Dr. Blake gets stunned up. And the party cask is not up from Chef Exile. Does not knock him back. And Raffle My Waffle actually taken rather low. But Swodington and Raffle are looking pretty happy with this one. Stepping in even higher, forces Mexican Batman's flash. Daoni face tanks the Crystal Arrow and they both walk out alive. And the full-on party cask does nothing, auto-attacks the tower. That is what I like to see from Chef Exiled, picking up the kill on Lucian, and the kill on Desona goes towards Swotington. And Chef Exiled actually walks back into the tower just for a few more shots, just for good measure, you know? And while that was actually happening, I believe Orbital, yes, took down the tower into the mid lane. And that actually puts 2 towers in advantage for Team Bat Tongue. And that is looking like a 7,000 almost gold lead at 14 minutes. That's 2,000 gold lead per minute. Not per minute, per 2 minutes. I can count. And Dr. Blake is actually looking to go onto Orbital, but Orbital pops the ghosts and is running away as fast as he can. Shadow Slayer maybe looking to jump onto this, but Orbital makes it to the safety of his team. Team Bat Tongue pick up the dragon, and nothing more comes out of it. But had Dr. Blake's feast been up there, had he not wasted it on a minion earlier, maybe that would have been a kill. But more missed opportunities for this Cho'Gath in the mid lane that does actually seem to be going down the Roa build path, which I don't know if I like. The ability power doesn't seem to be all that useful on him anymore. The health is slow and minute. There's mana, sure, but I just don't see why you would put a Cho'Gath into the mid lane in this current meta. But I digress. Moving back onto the top lane, Faisal looking for a bit of aggression, but T'Challa has his flash up, so he should be safe no matter what they decide to do. And Chef Exiled's actually onto this top side of the map, maybe looking for a tower dive. Faisal is huge, sitting at 4-1-0 with a full Black Cleaver, is going to start poking down T'Challa, getting these hemorrhage stacks going. But Chef Exiled's on the Gromp. Krugs. I know the map, I promise. But finally, bot lane decides to do not bot lane things and decides to rotate mid lane until Dr. Blake takes all of his health because he walked into the baby cage, and the siege on mid lane tower is foiled. Faisal actually did walk down to answer that. That could have been even worse had they stayed a slight bit longer, but they decide not to. Raffle my waffle with the Mantra'd Inner Fire. No, that's the W. Mantra Q. I don't know the name of the Q. Mantra Q takes away the Scuttle Crab from Shadow Slayer, putting him even further behind in farm and denying that 80 gold. Preseason moves Gromp topside. Please. You know, Gromp just doesn't get taken enough where he is. We gotta trade Gromp and Krugs. And now Faisal actually looking for a bit more aggression under this tower. Is going to take the full brunt of that hyper proc. And T'Challa does go Meganar. Oh, the wallop just barely hits Faisal and slows him down. But I could tell, I could see it in Faisal's heart that he wanted that fight. And the Rift Arrow actually gets dropped onto the top side. I bet they're looking for a inner tower because this is going to be a waste if they just use it on the outer tower. But Faisal's looking for a fight. He goes on to T'Challa, nails the sit and spin onto Shadow Slayer, keeps the health up, gets the hemorrhage stacks, and slams down Shadow Slayer and flashes over the wall, only to get picked up later by T'Challa. But now we got a fight later in the top side with Dr. Blake and Raffle My Raffle going 1v2 with Vigor right behind him. Flashes in, ults him, lands the baby cage, and T'Challa's going to be going down 2. That is a double kill for Orbital and a overall 3 for 1. Not 2. I can count. The 1 for Team Bat Tongue, and that is going to be 2 whole towers going down, putting them exactly 9,000 gold ahead of Team Renegades at 18 minutes. That's still a full 1,000 gold per 2 minutes in this game. Shadow Slayer and the rest of Team Renegades are bleeding out. And They're hemorrhaging. I'm trying. I'm trying my hardest to be Freak, but I'm not Freak. Shadow Slayer is going to be clearing out his blue side jungle, leaving it up. Would be a mistake, as Chef Exiled could walk in and take it all with the map pressure that Team Bat Tongue has. And Dr. Blake is going to be walking up for this wave. A little bit dangerous, seeing how Swootington and Ruffle My Waffle are here. And he's forced to burn his flash by the baby cage. Orbital walks onto the shave head. I'm good. I'm good. I like my hair. Orbital walks onto the rupture like a fool. What a meme. Great value Freak. Ouch. This is brutal. I'll just stop making puns. Fine. You guys asked for it. Ooh, Shadow Slayer actually gets caught up by the baby cage, but nothing comes out of it. And Dr. Blake is fully surrounded. Faisal coming from the behind, walking up from that bottom lane tower with no competition. His lack of hair is where he gets his powers. I love it. Make puns, but you know, make them decent. Oh, baby cage landing on Lucian, showing even more problems with that low range AD carry that we talked about in the pick and ban phase. And Shadow Slayer actually choosing to evolve his spikes. Probably the smarter decision, seeing how he's not going to be assassinating anyone on this team. And he's definitely not going to be getting any resets. You can make fun of me with every time that I misspeak. Just rip me to shreds every time I stutter. I do it a lot. It's going to be better than making fun of my puns. And actually a ton of question mark pings coming from Team Bat Tongue onto this dragon as Faisal was knocked away by the blast cone. And actually pulls T'Challa over the wall. Oh, a 4-man crescendo onto a 4-man rupture from Dr. Blake and Mexican Batman. A nice looking combo. Not going to do much other than save T'Challa and Shadow Slayer's life, as the Team Bat Tongue could not flash over the dragon wall. Where am I at? I don't know if I can answer that question. It's a secret. Swootington actually looking to get chomped down by Dr. Blake, but Dr. Blake takes 9,000 damage. Faisal actually takes 9,000 damage and is exhausted. Lucian jumps onto Swootington. Swootington's forced to flash, and now Chef Exile is in a 1v5. Get out of there, man! Oh, but Orbital's coming from the right side. Takes out T'Challa. Sorry, I can't read. With the Primordial Burst. And Shadow Slayer goes down to Ruffle My Waffle. It was looking like a throw, but the throw was then thrown, and it was a touchdown pass. Now Ruffle My Waffle and the rest of Team Bat Tongue are looking to take down this Baron, something that never happened in Game 1. And they might not actually have a tank. Chef Exiled and Ruffle My Waffle both going rather low. Daniel going to step in, tank it up for the last couple hits. And they are moving back to the base, get a clear reset with the Baron buff. That's going to be up till 26 minutes, with the next 3.5 minutes going to be heavily in the favor of Team Bat Tongue. No, this is Renegades. Rest in peace, Renegades. Oh, don't remind me of Team Impulse, because then I just think about Rush. Stop it. Alright, moving back into this game. Faisal actually getting collapsed on by Shadow Slayer. I think he can win this 2v1 pretty happily, though. Shadow Slayer having to pop his ult and run away, but they turn back around as Dr. Blake is here. The Gnar is good, and Faisal is going to flash over the wall and just barely survive. And Orbital's going to one-shot Daoni. Well, that was really exciting for Renegades for half a second, and then Daoni died, and Faisal didn't die. So it didn't matter. Now, Swootington and Orbital looking to dive the inhibitor towers to take down the Cho'Gath in the mid lane, who is still sitting at just over 1 item. Maybe looking to build an Abyssal Mask, I think is what he's building. I don't know what a Fiendish Chodex and a Blasting Wand go into. And Orbital with the flash. Baleful Strike taking down Mexican Batman. And now Chef exiled over the wall, trying to go for Shadow Slayer, and Faisal actually picks it up and runs out with the movement speed from the Phage. But Daonia is looking to walk back up and take him down. But look at that inhibitor damage. And the Lucian deleted. If this isn't game, I don't know what is. That is a 3-for-0 of the side of Team Battung. And now they're looking to take down the mid lane inhibitor as well. Actually, Swootington does get chopped! Nom nom nom! A second kill for Dr. Blake, and the first kill for what seems like ages for Renegades in general. Maybe trying to pull this game back, as doubtful as that seems. And I might have said Fiendish Chodex. I don't know. I don't hear myself when I speak. That's for later, when I look back on the stream and want to cry. Now, looking at how Team Battung needs to finish out this game. It's 25 minutes. They are 15,000 gold ahead. They're looking to give this blue buff over to Faisal, but it actually does get smited away by Shadow Slayer. And Shadow Slayer does not go down, and the Ash Arrow goes wide. Right through the uprights. Actually not. Way off to the left. Hooked that one like Tiger Woods. And now Orbital looking to solo down this bot lane inner tower. Almost pointless to try and defend this one as Daonius. Just too many minions, and you're just going to get one-shotted exactly like that. Some obvious tilt hitting these team players of Renegades. Hey, man. Confirmed voice actor for Cho'Gath? Please. And now the Redemption gets burnt for 2 HP. Dr. Blake walks out into the bot lane and dies. There's some very clear tilt going on, and it looks like our series is going to be coming to an end at 2-0 in favor of Team Battung. Maybe with a Faisal triple kill right here on the Nexus. And actually, as Daonia spawns, maybe a Quadra, but Faisal turns away, decides who needs a Quadra when you can have a killer KDA, and just walks away. And there's the final inhibitor going down. Almost seems like salt on the wound, and Team Battung takes down the Nexus with a 4-22 kill score. Absolutely crushing Team Renegades. And that is going to be the end of our series tonight.